For every 5 difficult moments, there is one that just kind of feels like it makes it all go away. So my dad was real agitated this morning, and he thought he was in Florida and I got to take him, and he not taking no for an answer. And he said I tricked him into coming. It was crazy. So I felt bad about leaving him because he said I'm the only thing that he remembers, and I didn't want to leave him. But anyway, so I come home and I went to a baby shower. We had to wear all white. So I wore like a button down shirt, but it was like a dress. So I come in, he seems to be in better spirits. I put jazz music on for him because music helps. And I said, "Hey, Daddy, you feeling okay?" He said, "Yeah, I feel good." I said, "You feel better? Because this morning you weren't so good." And he said, "I wasn't good this morning?" And I said, "Mm-mm." And he said, "Well, whatever it is, it passed." And I said, "Okay." So I know they said never do this, but I did. I said, "Well," he said, "What happened?" And I told him a little bit of what happened. He said, "I don't know about that." And he says, he is confused because he said Father's Day was today, but it wasn't. So I said, "Well, do you know who I am?" Which they say don't do, but again, I did. And he says, because I have on this white, he starts to laugh. And he said, "Yeah, you queen of the usher board." What? Now he's insulting me because I got on white. And he just bust out laugh. He was like, "I don't know where you went with all that white on, but that's what you look like to me. Queen of the usher board. Yeah, I know who you are." And what I feel like the past 2 days where I feel like I want to scratch my eyeballs, we just laughed out loud for like a minute straight. And I gave him his favorite, a fried bologna sandwich, because he loved fried bologna with mayonnaise and mustard. And it's like the last 2 days almost didn't even happen. And they say don't ask who you are, but I needed to know what my night was going to entail so I could be prepared. But he's good. I gave him a baby shower, chocolate cookie, and he is fine. And I pray that the rest of the evening is like it has been for the last 10 minutes. He is laughing and he is happy. And I have been insulted, and it is the best insult that I have heard because we laughed and it was good. So there's that. Glad I went so I could be the head of the usher board.